All right. I'm going to center myself in the camera here. There we go. We're live. Saw some people in chat. Everything's coming in. There we go. It looks like everything is up and running. All right, we got Animal Lover. What's up? What's up, Justin? What's up? I collect baseball. You haven't posted anything in a while, dude. Post some more pickups. I like watching those. What's up, David Smith? How's it going? What's up, recovering toy addict? Just so everyone knows, I'm not drinking. What's up, Omar? Hey, Steve. How you doing, man? What's up, Centurion's Corner? I'm not drinking alcohol today. What's up, Yoo-hoo chocolate drink? What's up, Natarin? Hey, Chad. Actually, I take that back. I'm not drinking today. I'm not drinking on my stream because after this, I'm going to go hang out with my friend, and I'm going to drink at a place where drinking is more appropriate than being alone in your house. So that's what I'm going to be doing, just so everyone's on the same page. I get it, dude. I posted, I feel like I didn't post anything in September, at least not anything worthwhile. I posted a couple of unboxings because they're easy to record, but I feel like September was just, I feel like August was so busy as a month that I didn't have time to really do anything that I wanted to. Awesome, Nightaren. I've got mine on the way. Papa Gord sent me Nightcrawler, which I'm super excited about. He also is sending me a Goldar, which I'm also super excited about. Omar, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How are you? So I've got a couple of good... What's up, H Green? I got a couple of good Marvel Legends. I did pick up a Storm. My Storm is over there. I didn't grab her, but you can see her right there. I got a Storm. I beat the Scalpers. I feel pretty good about that. What's up, Anna? Anna? I'm guessing Anna. I know, Darth. I know, September's tomorrow. But the problem is, I've got a work thing next Saturday. That's gonna be all day, so I can't do a stream. I can't stream next Saturday. So I figure either stream today or stream in like 2 weeks, and I just rather stream today personally. Yoo-hoo, I agree. Loot Crate sucks. I did get an email today. So someone, I don't remember who, I have to go look it up. But back in June or July, beginning of July, I think, one of my viewers asked me if he could buy me a 6 months Loot Crate gaming subscription. And I said, yeah, I'm not going to turn that down. You want to buy me a Loot Crate subscription for the gaming one? I'll take it. I'll review it. I'll open it up. But he paid for it, and then, nothing's ever come. So I got an email yesterday about that, saying that it's supposed to come in October. And my dad keeps updating me, because he's the one that's in charge of my regular Loot Crate subscription. And he said, yeah, they say October. But we'll see. We'll see if Loot Crate's actually dead or not. I think it is. But I don't know. I hope it's not. But it does suck. It definitely sucks. Let's see here. David asked if anyone got their Emperor shipping notification. I've heard a lot of people getting their Emperor shipping notifications early it's supposed to come out in October. And people, Canada already got it. As much as I love you Canadians, fuck you, I guess. Or fuck us in America. Cause it's clear that they have Emperors just hanging out, just sitting around. Why are they not just shipping them out? I don't know. I thought they were waiting for Force Friday, because that makes sense. That's October 4th. But no, they're not. They're shipping them out everywhere early, except for if you're in America. So, yeah, it sucks. But I hope to get mine soon, for sure. I did yesterday, after posting and reposting my Anakin archive. I feel so stupid, guys. After reposting my Anakin archive video, I talked with a couple people, I think Jedi Hunter 83 on Instagram, and I realized that I could have just bought those archive figures on Amazon. I feel stupid for not having done it. Although, in my defense, I like the hunt. Hunting for toys is fun, and I kind of like doing that with the archive figures because I feel like, I usually buy the waves of figures from online, so I know I get them. I don't have to worry about buying them. So I usually get them on order from like Hasbro Pulse or Dorkside Toys. But the archive figures, I feel like I like seeing them in the wild to pick them up. But I ended up ordering them on Amazon. They should come literally any minute now. If there's a knock at the door, I'm gonna go get it and unbox them here in the store. But I ordered Yoda and the Biker Scout. So I'll do that. Alejandro, no, my palp is not on the way. Although I keep checking Amazon, it says not shipped yet. It doesn't say pre-ordered or expected shipping. It says not shipped yet. So it's different because I have the Hyperreal Vader on order too, and that one still says expected delivery date September 15th or whatever. But the Palpatine, which used to say expected delivery date October 4th or 8th or whatever, now it says not shipped yet. So I'm hoping that means that they're going to update that and ship it out. So I know, David, you're American. I know. Well, you're special because you're like super close to Canada or something. Omar asked if I heard the leaks on the new Black Series Force Yoda? Wow, Force Yoda. I did. I posted one of those community post things about it. I didn't want to make a video about it because I feel like, it's not worth the energy to make an entire video out of that. Not like the Emperor was. The Emperor was totally worth the energy, but a redone like existing figure that we've already gotten twice now didn't feel like that worth doing it. But I'm definitely buying Yoda. What's up, Action Gum? I don't want to miss you. I have the Ghost Obi-Wan. He's up right here. That's my Ghost Obi-Wan. So I'm definitely looking forward to Ghost Yoda. I want them to do a Ghost Anakin. And I want them to have like two heads in there. And I want a Sebastian Shaw head. I want a Hayden Christensen head. And I'll buy two. If they do that, I'll buy two of them. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let's see here. Going back up to read some more things. Have I heard? Yeah, leaks. I saw that. Just got Camosaurus got his Marvel Legends Korg Grandmaster. That's awesome. I saw those the other day and I almost bought them. But last night, man, I had the Colossus Juggernaut 2-pack in my hand. I literally carried that thing around the store. I didn't end up getting it because I know I've got a lot of expenses coming up. I just bought Unicron. Well, that doesn't charge until October. But I just paid for Unicron. I just bought the Disney Plus 3-year deal thing. Anyway, I spent a lot of money. My wife's birthday is coming up. So I didn't want to spend that extra money right now. But I'm hoping to find it again. But I definitely want that Juggernaut Colossus 2-pack. It looks beautiful. I think $60 is worth the price there. But I'm cool. I'm glad you got the Korg thing. I definitely want Korg. I just don't really care about the Grandmaster personally. So I kind of wish they just had Korg by himself. Don't they have... So, I collect baseball 1986. Don't they have a Star Wars Loot Crate? No, they don't. They do not. So, here's the thing about that. I thought they did. I paid for and Alejandro says the Smuggler's Bounty. That's not Loot Crate. That is Funko. So, if you get that, just so you know, everything in there is Funko. And I know people out there, you like your Funko. That's fine. I don't. I hate Funko. I don't like Funko Pops. I don't like Funko theme. I don't like the aesthetic of Funkos. It's just nothing about that appeals to me. So just so you know, if you like Funko and you like Star Wars, the Smuggler's Bounty box is pretty good. If you don't, though, it's a waste of money. I bought a whole year of that, and it was absolutely a waste of money for me. And I'm just saying that for me. If you like it, cool, that's fine. I'm just, I'm not a fan, personally. Yoo-hoo, Chocolate Drink says Star Trek is better than Star Wars. That's fine. I like both. I'm currently rewatching Star Trek Voyager right now, so you're not gonna troll me with that. I like both Star Trek and Star Wars for very different reasons. And I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. Although obviously, if you look at my collection, it looks like I think that, but I genuinely like both. David Smith asked if you can see my TFC trans. Yeah, absolutely. This is my my TFC Optimus Prime. I don't want to like take all his stuff off, but his legs come off down here, his arms come off right here, and then the shoulders come off, and the backpack comes off, and then his crotch piece comes off here to make him a little bit smaller. But he is in my collection right now. This is easily my favorite Transformer that I have. I absolutely love him. He comes with a little roller. He looks great in all his modes. If I do a Transformers review, obviously, so I did just order Unicron, and I'm definitely going to do a review of that. I feel like I have to. But if I sat down and did a full review of a Transformer right now, it would probably be that toy because I love it that much. Let's see. Centurion's Corner says, yeah, I love the archive collection, especially new face tech. That's one of the reasons why the archive collection's so good, Ben. Getting those figures with better faces, to me, is worth it, especially the Anakin. The Yoda looked pretty good when I saw him in person. He's coming at some point today. Nigel, wow. Nigel says, I continue to enjoy the video you make. Most recent Anakin video was great. I sort of collect along with you. You're a big party mix. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love reading words like that. It makes me feel pretty good. Sponge Lord, Dengar, dude. I know we have that Dengar love. We both have it. I love that. What's up, Crazy Bun Funnies? How's it going? Lit? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too old for that stuff. David Smith says, does Walgreens still have Ghost Obi-Wans? You know, what's funny about that is I've heard people say that, and I hadn't seen a Ghost Obi-Wan in a year at least. And I was at a Walgreens, the one I don't normally go to, and they had one Ghost Obi-Wan sitting on the shelf, which I thought was kind of funny. Excuse me. Do I want to buy Dooku when he comes out? Absolutely. I mean, Dooku's been on my top 10 wish list since the very first wish list I made. In fact, he might be my number one wish list right now. Okay, Sponge Lord asks, how much is Disney Plus? There's a lot of misinformation about this, so I'm gonna an Animal Lover just said that thing here, so I'm gonna say what I did. If you want to buy Disney Plus, you have three ways you can normally buy it. You can either pay $6 a month, or $12 a month to get it with Hulu and ESPN Plus, which is fine if you want to do that. But the Hulu is not ad free, which I do ad free Hulu. You can also pay for Disney Plus for a full year instead of by the month for $70. You don't save a lot of money, but you do save a little bit of money. That's the way I was gonna do it, but they just announced if you sign up for d23.com, which is a free membership, they email you a code where for $140, which is 2 years worth of service, you get 3 years, which makes Disney Plus like $3 a month or a little bit over. It's like slightly less than $4 a month. I mathed it out. It's like $3.89. So for me, the $140 for 3 years of Disney Plus with all the shows and stuff that they've got going on, like it was a no-brainer. So I bought that. I literally just bought it like an hour ago. Let's see. David Smith says, I like both, just Star Trek doesn't have good figures. That's true. Back in the day, I collected Star Trek Playmates figures, and my buddy Tony, has actually sent me, and I've recorded an unboxing, and I accidentally deleted it. So I needed to re-record it, and I'm going to do that at some point. But he sent me a box of Star Trek figures. I've got to display at some point. I just need to redo my shelves. I've got new shelves that I got to put back here, and it's a big hassle, so I haven't really been doing it. But that's coming up. Papa Gord's in the chat. Sorry I didn't see you there, bud. Papa Gord's there. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Love you. Has anybody in chat found the reissue Soundwave figure from Walmart? Yes, I did yesterday, actually, but I think it wasn't legit. I found it on the shelf, and the Soundwave inside was like, it was in the clamshell, but it was like weirdly loose. Like it was shaking. It was like saggy. So I didn't buy it. I mean, it's also $50, and I don't think any G1 Transformer for me, a reissue, is worth $50. So I didn't buy it, but I did see it. I just think it might have been opened and returned, or something weird happened to it. Let's see. Sponge Lord wants to see Dengar. Sure. This is my Dengar right here. I love him. I love the fact that he comes with his gun and another little gun to go in his holster. I love the backpack. I love everything about him, but look at that face. That face is just so good. I absolutely love this face. What's up, Jonah? How's it going? Hey, Tarok's Lego Life, how you doing? Hello there, General Kenobi. I have to do that. That's legally, I have to do that. Let's see here. I was going through. How far back are they gonna go for the archive figures? Shonald, I'm guessing they're gonna go back. I mean, they've gone all the way back to the beginning. Darth Maul was in the first wave of figures from 2013, so they're gonna go back all the way. So far, wave 1 was Boba Fett, who was in wave 2 of the entire line back in 2013. They've done X-Wing Luke, who was figure number 1 in the entire series. They've done Bosk, who was part of Phase 2 in 2014, I think. And then they did IG-88, who was also part of Phase 2, but I think he was 2015. And then Wave 2 was Anakin, who was part of Phase 1 in 2014. But he was towards the end of it. They did the Biker Scout, but just the figure, not the bike. And that was 2014 as well. But he was Phase 2. They did, what was the other two? Yoda, who was Phase 2 from 2014, I believe. And then, what's the last one? I'm blanking on the last one. Darth Maul. Oh, Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, that's all 4. So that's it. So yeah, they're going back to the beginning. Some ones in the archive series I definitely think they should reissue are R2-D2, just because he commands a very high price on the secondary markets. And I think a lot of people didn't get him because the only other way to get him, like the actual original R2-D2 release, was the 40th anniversary, and even then he was going for a lot of money. Han Solo for basically the same reason, but also because I want to get Han Solo with a better face. My number 1 personally is Episode 3 Obi-Wan, because my Episode 3 Obi-Wan's lightsaber broke and I want to get a legit one, but also because his face sucks and I really want them to redo that face. And then I think Greedo is another one. So if I could pick my next 4 figures from the archive line, it would be Han, R2, Greedo, and Obi-Wan from Episode 3. That would be my dream wave. And of those, I would buy Obi-Wan, Han, and that's probably it. I don't need a Greedo, and I don't need the R2. I just know that those 2 figures, I think Greedo was sorely missed. He peg-warmed hard. A lot of people passed on him. But he is one of the best figures in the entire line. So definitely, I think that. Let's see here. I haven't been to Walgreens in a year and a half. That's probably fair, Night of Ren. Let's see. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to talk about New York Comic Con to find Far From Home Spidey, or just cough up the money and pre-order it. Along with the Black Series Ahsoka. Yeah, fried calamari. I mean, that's always that's the thing. Yeah, you got to do that. I mean, you got to pick one. So that's up to you. It's always hard to say, though. I don't really have a one way or another. I can't say. Definitively, I personally think the Black Series toy line should make some dioramas. Oh, Omar, I 100% agree. Although I think that's what they were going for with those centerpieces, is they're sort of dioramas. But I definitely would love to have dioramas for sure. Papa Gord got his Ratchet today. I'm pretty jealous. I definitely want that Ratchet. What's up, JR? How's it going, bro? Voss, it does suck that Dengar is overpriced online. That's one of the reasons why I bought that whole wave from Dorkside, because I didn't want to have to worry about finding him. I did end up finding that whole wave a couple times in stores, but that was a year ago. So now, a year after he's been out, he's pretty hard to find. What's up, Ray the Mighty? Yeah, Dengar is a very good figure. I think he was my number 1 figure of 2018 for sure. What's up, Stumbler? How you doing, bud? Juice Commander Cody is another good one. That's a good point. What I don't want them to do a Commander Cody in the archive series, though, and here's why. I want them to re-release Commander Cody with a better, like an actual head sculpt. Like, I want a clone head sculpt with a removable helmet versus just the regular helmeted. I mean, he doesn't have an option. He's got a helmet on. So just like the Rex and the Wolf, I want them to do an updated Commander Cody, so he has a removable helmet. And I also want a little I want a little hologram version of Palpatine, Darth Sidious. So I feel like he should come with at least one extra accessory. He can come with one less gun if they want to do that. Like, I only need one gun for my clones. But I really want that little hologram, and I want him to have a removable helmet. So that's why I don't want Commander Cody to be released in the archive line. I want them to actually redo Commander Cody. Jonah asked, how many Landos do I have? Let's see. I've got 3. All of them that are out, I guess. I've got the Empire Strikes Back one right here, and then I've got the the Skiff Guard one there, and then on the bottom with my solo crew, I have the Childish Gambino one, and I think that's all the Landos they've released so far. So the only one we're really missing that I know of is the General Lando, which I definitely want. And then the Lando from Episode 9, which, I definitely want. Any love for the holiday special Boba Fett? I would love it back. Yeah, you know what? Rudy Zisso's science fantasy experience. If they want to do any weird holiday special ones, I would definitely do that. Shadow King asked, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited for Rise of Skywalker am I? I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Right now, because it's closer, Mandalorian is like, it's hard. Like, I know the Rise of Skywalker is coming out. I think the trailers look pretty good, whatever. But Mandalorian has like my full attention right now. Oh, I gotta approve that, Omar. Sorry. Omar wants to know if people can check out his Instagram at Dreamer_Jedi_Master. I'll fuck it. If I haven't followed, I'll follow you, bud. Let's see here. Dreamer. I don't know if I'm following you or not. So underscore. What is that? I've already lost it. Jedi_Master. There we go. Follow back. I got you, bud. Yeah, you actually do have some pretty good photos. You tagged me in one the other day. That's right. And I liked it. So good. Yeah, he's got some good photos if you guys want to take a look at those. Thinking of getting, Voss says, thinking of getting Bespin Han Solo off Amazon since he's marked down. Oh, yeah. No. Bespin Han Solo was also, he was like my number 8 figure in 2018. I think he's a fantastic figure. You can't go wrong with Bespin Han Solo. He's good. He comes with just a gun, so he's a little light on accessories. But I feel like his face is good. I do wish he had the pointing finger that the San Diego Comic-Con one came with. Let's see. Night of Ren says, he went to a con in Knoxville last week, picked up the Legends Nightcrawler. Awesome. Cad Bane. Awesome. That's good. I really want a 6-inch version of Cad Bane. Like, he's on my list now. I need a Cad Bane for sure. I Collect Baseball picked up the Batman Michelangelo yesterday. Dude, so I was talking with, who was I talking with? I talk with so many people on Instagram that it kind of blends together now. It was AKA Andrew J. He bought one after seeing my pictures too, and we were messaging back and forth. Like, that figure is so much fun. I must have said so much good. That's not a thing to say. If you can find the Batman Michelangelo, I highly recommend it. It's a great figure, lots of personality, and I'm super excited. I wasn't gonna get the Batman Ninja Turtles line because I feel like I already collect too many Ninja Turtles figures between the NECA ones and all that stuff. But I'm 100% going to buy. I'm 100% gonna buy all 4 of those 4 packs. I'm not gonna get the Shredder, Ra's al Ghul, or I don't care, or Ra's al Ghul, how you want to pronounce it. I grew up saying Raish because of the cartoon, so that's usually how I pronounce it, except for that one time I didn't right now. I'm not going to get that one, but I'm definitely going to get the 4 Turtles. The Leo, Batman, and Robin Raph pack are coming out on the 2nd, and then October is going to be Donnie and Batgirl, and then November is going to be Mikey and Alfred. So I'm 100%, I'm sold on those for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, hi. Plo Koon, Kiadi Mundi, and Ayla Sakura are 3 Jedi we definitely need in the Black Series line. That's for sure. Love those. You want an action figure of Snoke's hologram? I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I like. I am one of those people that actually like the Last Jedi and Force Awakens a lot. I think Snoke, he's cool. I hope we find out more about him, either in books or Rise of Skywalker. So yeah. Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi in the Archive series would be nice, absolutely. Although I hear rumors they're doing Return of the, like an updated version of Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, but from early in the movie with like the vest and like maybe like windswept hair or something, like he's outside. Box 39 Lando is the Bespin Lando. He's pretty good, Jonah. Oh, Night of Ren, your Instagram got blocked because it thought it was an ad, so I'll unblock that. If everyone wants to check out Night of Ren's Instagram, it's a shameless plug. It's fine. I don't mind. You guys want to plug your stuff? Plug your Instagrams. You guys take some great toy photos. Excuse me. You guys take some great toy photos. So definitely, if you want to pimp yourself out there. What's up, Miguel? How's it going? I'm good. Did you see? I pre-ordered my. I pre-ordered. Wow, I pre-ordered. Man, hold on. I'm not drunk enough for this. I pre-ordered my Unicron. I just did that earlier, so I'm super excited about that. Yes, Stumbler. We also need an Ugnaught 2-pack and an Ewok 2-pack or 3-pack. I think Jawa should have come in a 2-pack. Like any small figure like that, we should get 2 easily. Like the fact that they only put 1 in the box for that Jawa always bugged me. I heard we're getting a Jawa from The Mandalorian in the upcoming Force Friday wave, so we'll see about that. I think someone earlier said Seventh Sister, the Inquisitors. We're definitely getting an Inquisitor from the Jedi Fallen Order game in the next upcoming one, the Force Friday. I'm very excited for that. I think it's going to be great. Let's see here. Going through. Fried Calamari says really want some Black Series figures from the new Clone Wars season. Me too. I think they should definitely have more Black Series figures from Clone Wars and Rebels. I really think they deserve more love. Mojave says they want them to release Dooku. Yeah, we need Dooku. We need all those guys for sure. Absolutely. Poggle the Lesser, any Nemoidians like Magna Guards. I completely agree. I think the prequels is an untapped market. It's definitely popular right now. Justin says the Snoke has a comic coming out soon. Awesome. I'll buy it. That's cool. SpongeLord says he can't wait for Lego Star Wars. I'm 100% getting the Lego Star Wars for the Switch when it comes out. Yeah, 100%. Dylan says, hello there. Hello there. General Kenobi. I have to respond with General Kenobi. It's thing. Dave Smith says he doesn't take good toy photos. Just toys giving the finger. I think toys giving the finger is great. Night Ren says he mentioned me in the most recent Instagram pictures. I'll take a look at that. I'm definitely looking forward to Mandalorian figure, like of the actual character. Jonah says that Rey is turning to the dark side. I don't think she is. I think that scene from the little first look thing. It's not. I hate when people call it a trailer. It's not a trailer. It's a teaser. It's not even a teaser. It's literally just like it's a first look kind of preview thing. It's not an actual trailer, guys. But it did have some new footage in it. But it was like 5 seconds of new footage. I think that little scene of Rey is a vision. I don't think it's actually her turning bad. But we'll see. I mean, when it comes out, we'll see. Ray the Mighty says they have a YouTube channel about Star Wars action figures, but it's not in English. That's fine. If you want to check out Ray the Mighty's YouTube channel and you don't mind that it's not in English, knock yourself out. Shanold asked how much he should pay for a Hera figure. That's tough. Omar, hey, thanks for hanging out. See ya. How much did you pay for a Hera figure? I mean, Dave says that you can get one off Dorkside. Let's find out. DorksideToys.com. Star Wars. We'll go Black Series. I don't have to type things in, Mike. You don't have to type things in. Just go Star Wars: The Black Series action figure loose. Scrolling down, Hera is $15 loose. So that's how much you should pay for it. You can buy a loose Hera Syndulla from DorksideToys.com for $15. That's how much you should pay for a Hera. What do they got going on non-loose figures? Let's find out. You can buy 8 battle droids from them for $165. That's not bad, really. So if you need some battle droids, you want to troop build those battle droids. I'm getting Dorkside some free publicity right here. Let's see here. Just scrolling down. I want to see if they have anything else good in their new section here. You can buy Hera non loose. You can buy her in a box for $20 on Dorkside Toys. So yeah, Dorkside Toys, go buy Hera. That's what you should do. $20. Don't pay more than that. Glad to have helped. All right. Let's see here. Going through Archive Obi-Wan needs to happen. Yep. Dude, Sponge Lord, I think I think any clone commander or clone would be good in the Black Series. Those things you need a troop build. Stumbler, I also agree. Some EU figures, we have a couple, but more would be cool. I definitely would be interested in any Shadows of the Empire. Dash Rendar would be great. Prince Shizor, I think, would look awesome. I definitely think Amara Jade is a must. I think since we have Jaina, it'd be cool to get a Jason, either pre or post Darth status, I guess. Whatever you want there. Hermitash, I haven't seen any official announcement or pre-order for a 6-inch Luke Skywalker crate. So, I don't know how do you pre-order it if it's not up on any website that I've seen. So you let me know. If you have a link to it, I will 100% pre-order it. Oh, dude, Rudy, that's another good one. Snuva. We need more Chewbacca figures, so Snuva would be great because that's who that was. David asked if I did order the 7-inch. Actually, I think it's an 8-inch figure, the hyper real Darth Vader. Yeah, it's 8 inches. I did. It comes in the middle of this month, according to Amazon. It comes in the middle of this month. So we've been talking about a lot of stuff, and I have all these things I was going to talk about, and then I haven't talked about any of them yet. And that's fine. That's how these go sometimes. How long have we even been going here? It doesn't super matter. What I want to do is I picked up some toys here. I want to show off. I know if you follow my Instagram, you know, but I did take the plunge into Mythic Legions here, and I sort of hate myself because of it, but I did it. This is my favorite figure of the 4 I've picked up so far. This is Kawaros. He is basically Cringer, but a cat person, and I just absolutely love him. I did not realize how custom. Who's calling me? A telemarketer? No, thank you. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on Do Not Disturb. There we go. That's not gonna happen again. That's dumb. Let's see here. So I was talking about Kawaros. One of the things about Mythic Legions that a lot of people say is they're super expensive, and that's because when you look at them, you're used to seeing them from the aftermarket side of things. But if you buy them non-aftermarket, they're They're not bad. This guy was $35. I bought him from the in-stock sale from storehorseman.com, which is like that's Four Horsemen's website. Right now, you can pre-order their latest wave, and all the figures they're reasonably priced. I feel like for what they are, you get a ton of accessories. The packaging is rad, but the articulation, everything about this, I love this figure. I can't stop playing with this figure. I love him so much. But I got this, and yeah, he does look like a cross between He-Man and Battle Cat. That's the idea. Is the people that designed this, the Four Horsemen, they designed a lot of the 2000 series He-Man figures, and so they took a lot of those designs and kind of ran with them. So this is basically Battle Cat or Cringer if he were a person, I guess. So I definitely like that. I also picked up. He's still holding the lightsabers from the picture I took. But I picked up King Noglin, who I thought looked like an evil Yoda. I love his head there. I love his face. I love his armor. He's a little small, but not bad. What I really want to do is get a bunch of these Goblin guys and then get a Goblin Slayer Figuarts figure. If you've not seen Goblin Slayer, I like it. It's a good anime. But anyway, they come with a bunch of accessories, but I decided not to do any of them. I put lightsabers in his hands because I thought it was funny. But that's a good one. And then I also got... Oops, he fell over. I also got this rad angel here. Because I love the pearlescent armor. It's like white and shiny. I love the battle mace. I love the sword and shield she comes with. I love the wings. Like, these wings are gorgeous. So, yeah, this is one that I absolutely love. That one. And then the last one I got from the in-stock sale is this guy, King Bromden. Because I've always, like, if I were a fantasy character, I feel like I would be a dwarf. You know, like a stocky, short. I'm like 5'11". That's not super short. But I've always had like a dwarven affinity, I feel like. So I wanted to get the king of the Dwarven Kingdom. I love his black and gold armor. Here, his helmet is removable, which is pretty rad. He comes with an alternate head if you want to. It's just like a helmet. I love it. I love everything about him. I love everything about this line. So yeah, I feel like if you're on the fence and you want to pick up some Mythic Legions, it's a good time to do it right now because they have their next wave on pre-order. Stumbler said Shizor and Guri. Yes, the sexy robot android chick. Yep, we need that. Yes, Super 7, Knight of Rin says correct. Super 7 also works with Four Horsemen, and they're designing the new upcoming TMNT figures, which I hate that I want. And then the Thundercats Ultimates, which I also hate that I want. I probably won't buy the Thundercats Ultimates. As much as I like Thundercats, I never owned the toys growing up. I never watched the cartoon growing up because my mom thought it was too demonic because I grew up in a very like religious household. So I don't have that Thundercats like affinity, but the Super 7 Turtles look great. I might just buy the 4 Turtles, but the Splinter, the Foot Soldier, and the Baxter Stockman especially all look fantastic. So what I like about their take is they took the toys, the original 80s toys, and they made them better. But if you look at it, you're like, yeah, that's the toy. Whereas the NECA ones right now that I love are the cartoon and movie versions. So one of the things I love about Ninja Turtles is there's so many like looks to the Ninja Turtles. There's so many different designs, and they're all good. You have the movie designs, which I love. The original cartoon designs that I love. And even the original cartoon, there was like the cartoon versions, but there were also like the promotional versions that were on the stickers. There was like the comic versions. There's been the 2003 model, the movie model, the 2007 movie model. There have been so many looks that I just absolutely love. Even this. So this is the Michelangelo from the Batman versus the TMNT one. I've been playing around with him. I brought him to work 2 days in a row because I just love. I'm just looking at the camera there. I love how much personality is in this guy's face. The only problems I have with this figure, his elbow joints don't have enough articulation. I wish they could bend a little bit higher. That's the extent to which they bend. His head only moves left to right. There's no up and down, which I wish there were. And I wish he came with nunchucks. He doesn't come with any nunchucks. He comes with like 2 or 3 different pairs of hands. He comes with a slice of pizza, and he comes with like a sewer grate. It was a Comic-Con exclusive, and I found it at GameStop, and the guy gave it to me $10 off. So I absolutely love it. These are the other turtles. So again, this is the one that these two come out in a couple days. This one comes out in October, and this one comes out in November. And I'm all in. They all come with just an absolute ton of accessories, and I think they look fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to them. Command SpongeLord asked if it's time to execute Order 66. Yeah, execute Order 66. I'm excited. If the Emperor is in the next movie, I'm excited, but I really want to know why. I hope they explain that, but I'm just, I'm one of those guys, like, I'll just sit back and watch the movie. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy, and I hope that it's good. That's all. David Smith says he has a Super 7 Voltron coming next year. That's awesome. Raiji the Hermit says he wasn't allowed to watch Thundercats or Spawn figures. Yeah, I was the same boat. My mom, anything that was too demonic. So Thundercats, the Mumra, was too demonic because he was like a mummy, and he cast, ancient spirits of evil. Like, as soon as my mom heard that, she was like, you can't watch that. Also, I think she thought Chitara was too sexy or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I wasn't allowed to watch that. I wasn't allowed. Although Spawn, I think by the time Spawn came out, my mom couldn't really dictate what I did or didn't watch. So Spawn also came out when I wasn't super into comics or anything. So I never got into Spawn for that reason either. Yeah, so Night of Ren's right. Super 7 is doing the old Playmates figures, which I think they all look good. SpongeLord says, what scene in Star Wars was the most tear-jerking moment for you? Man, I think Order 66. I don't think I've ever cried watching any Star Wars movie, period. But I think the Order 66 was pretty sad when I was watching it originally. What's up, Murray? How you doing, bud? Awesome. You sending more Build-A-Figure pieces? I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, welcome to the chat, dude. Night of Ren says Marvel Legends Nightcrawler is an awesome figure. Mine should be coming in a week from Papa Gord. He sent it out yesterday, I think. Rudy, I agree. The NECA cartoon turtles, I'm in on this whole line. The Metalhead looks great. Leatherhead looks great. The Foot Soldiers, they've got a ton of different Foot Soldiers coming out. Casey and April, Bebop and Rocksteady. They're even re-releasing the 4 turtles with different colors to look more like the promotional kind of art and stuff. So I definitely am looking forward to that. Ionicus, what's up, dude? How you doing? Yeah. Mama Case did lay down the law, for sure. Raiji says he cried when Princess Leia killed the Slug Lord. All right. That's sure. Yeah, that's a good point, Ryan. The end of Rogue One, when seeing Leia when she died, I think you know what? For all the people say about The Last Jedi, I think that whole moment between Luke and Leia in The Last Jedi was really touching. I like that a lot. So that was pretty good. It looks like Night of Ren is needing the 2 arms of the Caliban wave. I think. Do I have an arm? I know I have the body. And I have the head. That's all I've got. Sorry, dude. Night of Ren cried when Jar Jar Binks show up. You know, it was so much fun back in the day to hate him, and it's still a thing. I get it, but yeah, he's still annoying. But I still want a Black Series figure of Jar Jar, and I hate myself a little bit that I do. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad. Let's see here. What, do I have anything else? Did I show off all my toys like real fast? Is that all I had going on? I guess so. Another thing I completed, I guess, is back in the Transformers world, I did complete my refractor. And as much as I love these, he's just going to be a camera. I should have them all in the robot mode with the rest of the robot modes right here. But I love the fact that he can just be a camera, and I think it looks fantastic. I just absolutely love what Hasbro's doing with the Siege line. I think it's cool that they engineered it to come with 3 guns and 3 shields that can also turn into a stand and like a lens finder. I think that's awesome. I think Hasbro's just done they're doing a fantastic job with the Siege line, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to support the Unicron, and I hope the Unicron makes it. Although part of me hopes it doesn't, so that's an extra, $600 that I have in October. But if it doesn't, like, it's gonna be awesome. And like it says, he never hated Jar Jar. I didn't, and then I did, and then I didn't. So when the Phantom Menace came out, it was 1999. I think I was a junior in high school because it was the summer of '99. And I graduated in 2000. So yeah, I was a junior in high school. I liked Jar Jar. I said things like Okie Day, the little Jar Jar isms. Like, I said those. I liked the movie. I saw the movie in theaters a bunch of times because it was Star Wars, and I loved watching the lightsaber battle at the end. Like, sure, there were some boring parts or whatever, but I was sad actually when Qui-Gon died. Now that I think about it, like I genuinely at the time liked the Phantom Menace, and then it started being cool to not like the Phantom Menace, and people started giving a lot of reasons to not like the Phantom Menace, and then my impressionable self was like, oh, you know what? I don't like the Phantom Menace, and Jar Jar is stupid, and then it became cool to hate the Phantom Menace, so I started hating the Phantom Menace. And now, while I don't think it's aged very well, visually speaking, I think a lot of the effects are flat. It does rely a lot on CG. I don't hate it. I don't. I actually think I like Attack of the Clones a little less than I like the Phantom Menace because of I still think the love story there is really rushed and forced. But it doesn't ruin the movie. Again, I'm not saying I don't like Attack of the Clones. I'm just saying that I like Attack of the Clones less than I like the Phantom Menace. But I like the prequels. They're not the best movies in the world, but they're still Star Wars, and I still like the characters. They have a lot of problems. They have pacing, rushing, acting, CGI issues. But I still like them, and I love how quotable. I love that it's become a meme. So, and I honestly think that in 10 years, The Force Awakens, Last Jedi, all those, it's going to be the same way. Because the kids now, in my job, I work with kids sometimes, and when we're talking and stuff, I ask them like, hey, what's your favorite movie? And they'll say, I like Star Wars. They'll go, me too. What's your favorite Star Wars? And they'll say things like The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi. Because those are their Star Wars. Those are the Star Wars that they're growing up with. And a lot of the kids in their 20s, a lot of the people in their 20s that are Star Wars fans, they were kids when the prequels were a thing. And now that they're older, the prequels, which got hate from my generation, are now cool again because most of the people that grew up with the prequels love the prequels. And it's going to be the same thing. In another 10 years, 15 years, the people that were The Last Jedi and the Force Awakens were their movies, they're going to grow up and everyone's going to start liking those. I mean, I like them, so don't think I'm not saying that. But it's gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna be as cool to hate them. A lot of the bandwagoners are gonna drop off. Like, sure, I'm not saying they're perfect movies. There are reasons to not like them, and if you don't like them, that's fine. You go ahead, don't like them. That's fine. But there are people that do like them, and that's just, I think that's fine. Like, let people like what they like. Let people not like what they don't like. Like, but don't attack people based on what you do or don't like, because for some people, like, that's their childhood. So let them have that. Dylan says he got an Imperial Jump Trooper from GameStop for $5. Me too. I couldn't pass it up. I also got an L337 to give away in my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, which I'm just now mentioning. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. These are just some of the figures I'm going to give away when I hit 10,000 subscribers. The problem here, I'm like 30 or 40 away from doing that. I'm like 30 or 40 subscribers away from hitting 10,000, and I actually have no idea how I'm going to give these away. I've got an L3, I've got a Zuckuss, I've got a Rebel Fleet Trooper, which I will always call that because that's what his figure name was back when I collected that, the 3 3/4 inch. I got a Patrol Trooper. I've actually got 2 of these bad boys to give away. I've got the Death Star Trooper. I've got a Jaina Solo, and I've got Luke Skywalker. And these are just some of them. I've got more over there that I haven't got. My buddy Stigma is supposed to be customizing a figure for me to give away when I do that too. So I'm just throwing these out there. When I hit 10,000, like, I'm gonna give those away, plus more. Let's see here. Ionicus never hated Jar Jar. Got a Jump Trooper. I want Hasbro to make an Ithorian. Tom, I agree. I want Hasbro to make an Ithorian. Memo Naden, whatever. I agree. Stumbler. Jar Jar needs an alternate head or a tongue or something. David, that's true. Transformers are very expensive because you have to buy multiple so you can display them multiple ways. That's very true. Stumbler, Black Series Pod Racers were on my wish list for sure because I made a section on there for vehicles that we need. We definitely need some Pod Racers. Sebulba, Anakin, 1000%. We need those for sure. David said he laughed out loud during Revenge of the Sith when Padme died and the droid said she lost the bow lip. You know, like at the time, I didn't laugh, but looking back at it, yeah, I mean, like, but, you know, they've kind of retconned that by saying that the Emperor sucked the life out of her to kind of save Darth Vader. So I think that's official. I think that was in a comic, a Marvel comic, but they basically went so far as to say that, like, yeah, they thought she died of a broken heart, but it was actually Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, killed her to save Anakin Skywalker, and then further fuel Anakin's hatred. Tom, I 1000% agree. Love all prequels, but Clone Wars is actually the thing for me because I was one of the cool kids that wanted to hate on the prequels, and every chance I got, I was like, nah, the prequels are trash. Let's pretend they don't exist. It was the Clone Wars that snapped me out of that. I absolutely loved the Clone Wars. The movie was dumb. I didn't see it. And it's not that bad now that I think about it. But I remember at the time thinking, oh, the Clone Wars. Like, Anakin's got an apprentice. It's really kiddie. Like, but watching the show 1000% changed my mind. I love the Clone Wars. I can't wait for season 7. You know what, Night of Ren? I tried watching the holiday special. I thought, how bad can it be? It's still Star Wars. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's hard to watch, especially because the first 15 minutes of the holiday special is Wookiees talking with no subtitles. Like, why wouldn't you put subtitles when you don't understand what's going on? You're just kind of getting the gist of, I guess, Grandpa Wookie over here is a pervert looking at space porn. Anyways, Ionica's remember seeing Return of the Jedi. I was one when I was a little over 1 year old when Return of the Jedi came out. So for all I know, my parents took me to go see it, but I know they didn't because I was one. And who takes a 1 year old baby? If you take a 1 year old baby to a movie theater, you're wrong. Like, what is happening outside? Something like a crash just happened. Anyway, dude, don't take a 1 year old baby to a movie theater. I was in a movie the other day and a baby started crying. I'm like, what the fuck are you bringing a movie? If you can't go to the movies because you have a baby, get a sitter or don't go to the movies. I know it sucks, but you're a parent. That's just how this works. Robert Morris said he tried 8-bit. The food and drink is good. It's a little small though. I haven't actually been yet. My buddy works here and he got me this shirt. It's not that far away. I just keep meaning to go. Sponge Lord says he'll take that Zuckus. If you win it, dude, I'm gonna give it away. It's just not how the giveaway works. I actually have no idea how the giveaway is gonna work. At some point, we definitely need a Return of the Jedi themed Boba Fett with the pouches across the belt. Definitely, I agree. Sponge Lord said Clone Wars snapped us all out. I agree. I think Clone Wars is probably my favorite Star Wars media, although I think The Mandalorian might give it a run for its money, to be honest. But Clone Wars is super good. Caravan, the Ewok movies are also they're not the best. They're not the best at all. Murray, I did watch the chronological. The last time I did, before they took it off Netflix, I decided I was going to blow through the Clone Wars and watch it in chronological order. Because I know there's a couple episodes that take place before the movie when they're landing with the spider guy, and then there's the movie, and then the first 3 seasons are all kind of jumbled out of order, and I think after season 3 they're all pretty much in chronological order. But I watched the Clone Wars in chronological order, and I agree, it definitely made the show, it made the movie a lot better, for sure. The 3.75-inch Clone Wars line was good, but I think my favorite one was the line they made to go along with the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars cartoon, because they were more realistic looking. But you had like the Dirge, and you had like the Obi-Wan and the Mace Windu. Wow, I blanked on Mace's name with the armor on. So I liked the look of those better. But I agree, the Clone Wars, it's all good. We can like, what's up, Larkinslayer? We can just talk about how great the Clone Wars is all day. My favorite arc of the Clone Wars is probably the General, was it General Krell? General Prell? I think it's Prell. The Dexter Jester guy that ended up being a bad Jedi. That 100%, 1000% is my favorite arc, because it was a great clone dynamic. You got to see the inner workings of the clones, having them think for themselves. Jedi ended up being a bad guy. Like, I love that 4-episode arc so much. I think it was pretty much perfect from start to finish. I loved what they did with Dogma. Like, I love that the clones are clones, but they all have their own kind of unique thing. I also love going back and watching Domino Squads. I'll just watch all the Domino Squad episodes, and that's one of the things I'm looking forward to, because I haven't seen any of the episodes since it left Netflix, and I miss them, and I don't own any of them. So when Disney Plus hits, I'm gonna rewatch the Clone Wars from start to finish. I'm also gonna rewatch Star Wars Rebels from start to finish, because as much like I hated Star Wars Rebels when it first came out because it was responsible for ending Clone Wars, but I actually ended up loving Star Wars Rebels as well, but not as much as the Clone Wars, I think. But I still love it. I definitely I like going through and watching Domino Squad episodes, especially in their training on Kamino with 99. You know what? That's my answer. The moment I cried in any Star Wars was in Clone Wars. When 99 died, are you kidding me? I was in tears. Prong Krell, that's it, Knight. Thank you, Krell. I want to say Prell because it's Pong Krell. I was putting them together. Thank you. Yeah, when 99 died, I was like that's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Because they just build up 99 so much. Let's see here. Chris, what's up, Chris? He loves the look of Kenobi and the clone armor. I agree. I'm waiting for Walgreens. That's another thing. The Obi-Wan Kenobi is out in Canada and the UK in the armor, but America, we're just sitting here waiting for Walgreens to stock it on their shelves. I would love to get an Obi-Wan. I would like it. It'd be cool to have Obi-Wan in clone armor, but nope, they don't. Let's see. SpongeLord says, you know the Clone Wars cartoon Shaggy was in an episode. You have to type in Shaggy G.I. Joe. Funny seeing Shaggy. Oh, I did. Yeah, in the Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars, there was a Jedi that looked like Shaggy. Absolutely, I do remember that. Right, dude. Right, G. The Rebels starts off a little weak, but I think the Clone Wars kind of started off a little weak too. But Rebels definitely starts off even weaker, and I definitely think the animation is not quite as good, especially with like the Wookiees and things like that. But Rebels goes really, really good. Like it enhances any of the Mandalorian stuff. I really like it. I think Rebels ended up being a very good show by the end. They treat Thrawn really, really well. I like Thrawn, but yep, definitely recommend Rebels. And when Disney Plus comes out, hop on it. You can watch it all. Nathan, what's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? He says his favorite episodes were when Ahsoka got stuck on the Trandoshan hunting planet. That was also a good one when she kind of when she kind of takes over the other Jedi trainees when they're like, oh no, we're gonna die, and she's like, you guys are dumb. We're Jedi. I definitely like that. SpongeLord, yeah, that's like a thing. We all know that. And there's a whole hashtag Clone Wars saved. It starts in February of 2020. We get season 7 of Clone Wars because the way Clone Wars worked originally is they aired 5 seasons and canceled it, but they basically had season 6 done when it got canceled. So when Netflix got the rights to it, they bought the rights for season 6 and turned that into like the lost episodes. So that's why we got a season 6, because it was basically what was finished when they canceled it. But then they also had plans for a season 7. Things just randomly falling over here. Okay. They had season 7 storyboarded. It was there was gonna be the Darth Maul conclusion for what Darth Sidious did with Darth Maul and what happened between him and the Clone Wars and Rebels. They had this like weird contingent of clone troopers. It was like the broken. I don't remember. It was like weird commando squadron of clone troopers. Anyways, so they had plans, and they turned the Darth Maul stuff into a canon comic book, and then, so anyway, they're basically giving us season 7, which I'm very much looking forward to. Chad says anything Thrawn in it is awesome. I agree. Anything Thrawn in it is awesome. I'm gonna play with this guy here. What's cool about these Mythic Legions figures is they're all just like, you can do so many things with them. I will say he looks dumb without his shoulder armor with this big beefy neck here. It just makes it look like he's got like a hood on. But you can easily pop things off. You can even pop them apart at their waist. Because that's how you get the belts around them. They're just very customizable, which I like. And I know I'm changing the subject, but I like to play with toys. And I'm getting a little antsy having them next to me and not being able to play with them. Wow, I might have issues. So he also comes with a rad orc head. And what's cool about his orc head is it's basically the Battle Cat face. I also like this is the packaging. it's resealable. It's not sealed at all. It just the whole backing slides up and down. I love this. It's so collector friendly. But yeah, so you can take the cat head off if you're like a furry or whatever, and you can turn them into an orchid. You can even pop just the tail off. So now, if you're not into the cat thing, you could turn them into an orc. And what's cool about this is like that helmet is reminiscent of the Battle Cat helmet that he has. So I love the look of this. I love all the different things, all the different ways you can display them. That's it, Night of Ren. Thank you. The Bad Batch. That's what I was trying to remember. The Bad Batch. I knew someone out there would remind me of that. So the Bad Batch was one of the storylines that they had planned for season 7 before it got canceled at season 5. So that's why we're getting a season 7, because they have all the work done. They just have to animate it. So that's why it's going to come out in February of 2020, and I'm very much looking forward to it. All right. Man, I am getting hungry. Let's see. So what are some things you guys are looking forward to? Or have you heard any rumors? So I know Stumbler says he needs to get the Turtles since he's making a 4-player arcade. Yeah, you do. But what Turtles are you going to get? You're going to get the NECA cartoon Turtles? You're going to get the movie Turtles? I'm really interested to see what Turtles you're going to buy to go with that arcade cabinet. Tom Bowling says he's trying to get. He's thinking about getting that huge TIE Fighter, but a lot of people who already have it are trying to. Dude, if you can get that TIE Fighter for a good price. Oops, I don't want to knock that over here. Hold on. Can you see it? Is it in frame? Kind of. Mine's up here. No, Sponge Lord. It's going to be a season. It's season 7. It's not a movie. I absolutely love my TIE Fighter. It's hard finding a place for it, but if you collect the Black Series figures, like I feel like you owe it to yourself to have a 6-inch scale TIE Fighter in your collection. You can also see some of my other favorite figures up here. They're just too big to fit on shelves. You can see my big movie Turtles down there. I got some combiners and my Gigapower Dinobots up here. I got my Jetfire from Fans Toys, the Wei Jiang, Omega Supreme, my Toy World Constructor, my MP01, and then my Wei Jiang Megatron. I got a lot of stuff up there. I never show it off because I'm never that tall in camera. Good, Stumbler. I think that's a good choice. I think that's a good choice here. Dylan says he wants Hasbro to show press images of the merchandise for Force Friday. I agree. I want to see what's coming out Force Friday, but I think a lot of them are in spoiled territory, so they have to. But I mean, once we find out, we find out. So I don't know. I definitely agree, though. I want to see them too. Nathan says that Hasbro's canceled the 3.7. Yeah, from what I understand, Hasbro's canceled the 5 POA figures, the basic 3 3/4 inch movie figures. But they haven't canceled the vintage collection, which is the higher end. It's basically Black Series, but 3 3/4 inch scaled, or the retro figures. So I'm fine with that personally, but I don't collect 3 3/4, so it literally doesn't affect me at all. But if I did, I probably wouldn't buy any of the 5 POA figures. I would buy the vintage collection figures. So that's just my take on that, I guess. JEC03, a 6-inch Sabine Wren came, and First Order Snowtrooper came. That's awesome, dude. Sabine Wren is a fantastic figure, for sure. Juice says you can pre-order the NECA 90 Splinter, Foot Soldier, and Shredder at GameStop. Yep, you can. They're coming out February. I think I'm going to... I don't know if I'm going to pre-order those. I think on the movie lines, I'm just going to stick with the Turtles. I think they look fantastic, but I just don't have a lot of space in my collection for everything. So I think movie-wise, I'm good with just the Turtles, because I didn't collect the Shredder or Foot Soldier for the 1/4 scaled ones. So definitely. Oh, Sponge. Sorry, you said that there are clone rumors in Rise of Skywalker. Sorry, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's tons of rumors. In fact, on Reddit, if you go to Reddit, the Star Wars leak subreddit, supposedly there's an entire plot point leak of the entire movie, which I may or may not have read. But I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't want to potentially spoil anything. But based on the previews we've seen so far, a lot of things kind of add up. So it sounds pretty cool, but there were some things missing out of it. So I'll wait to see. But I love spoilers. I do. I know it's weird for a lot of people, but I love, especially on a movie like this, I want to go in and I want to know what's going to happen before it happens. Just because it's less stressful for me to watch. So I prefer doing that personally. Chris asks what are my 3 most wanted Black Series that I'm missing. I'm not missing any Black Series. Well, I guess I am, technically. I don't own a lot of the Comic-Con exclusive versions of figures. So I think I would want the original Jabba the Hutt, the Obi-Wan Kenobi with the light-up holographic Leia, the Boba Fett with the San Diego Comic-Con Boba Fett figure. I guess those would be it. Yeah, I think that's it. I would because I literally have every other figure. I've collected every phase, every wave. I haven't bought some of the archive figures because I have the originals already. I didn't get Boba Fett, I didn't get Bosk because I could not tell any difference between them and what I saw, what I have. I'm not getting Darth Maul because Darth Maul is actually a little worse than the original version. So yeah, but other than those hyperreal ones, there's not the hyperreal. Well, I just read hyperreal. Other than the archive ones, there's some exclusives that I didn't get, but I have the non-exclusive versions of those figures. So, but the reason I would want the Thrawn, because the Thrawn comes with all the artwork. So those came with some things that I would kind of want. I've been kind of slowly going back and recollecting a lot of the exclusives. Like Papa Gord sent me the unmasked Kylo Ren. I have the Han and Leia 2-pack from the Hoth. I've got the Bespin Han Exegorth set. So I'm getting a bunch of them, but I don't have them all. Nathan asked if I'm going to collect the Hyperreal line. I don't know. I have the Darth Vader on order because I got it super cheap. Well, not super cheap, but I got it for $50 instead of the $80 it's going for from Amazon. So I'm going to let that determine to me if I'm going to get the Luke Skywalker when it comes out. It would be cool to have because they're both the Bespin version of the Luke and Darth. But for now, I'm just getting the Darth Vader. It looks like someone just sent me a smiley face, and it looks like it's in Korean. I'm guessing that's Korean, which I believe it Anyang. Is that right? Is it Anyang? If it's Korean, or it might be Thai, but I'm pretty sure that's Korean. Anyways, let me know if I'm right. But I think Anyang is hello in Korean, and I know that from Arrested Development. That's all I got. Yes, Stumbler, Knight of Ren. I agree. We all need more X-Men. Although I think we're getting close. I hate that I need the Jean Grey pack because I don't really care. I don't want to own another Cyclops, and I don't care about that Wolverine, but I want that Jean Grey. I got the Storm. I need to pick up Iceman. I keep seeing him, but I haven't bought him yet. I need the Colossus from the Juggernaut Colossus 2-pack wave. I'm not so much collecting the bad guys as mostly just the actual X-Men teams. But yeah, we need a morph. We need a 90s series morph. That's what we need. Yes, Stumbler. I have a Minoc now. That's for sure. All right, Onykus. Have a great day, man. JT, Archive Scout Trooper, that was one, like, even if there's no difference between that Scout Trooper and the one that I have from the bike, I wanted just a Scout Trooper. The Scout Trooper is probably one of my favorite Trooper designs. Well, not probably, it is. So the fact that I could buy an Archive Scout Trooper by itself, love it. So great. Dylan, I agree. If they do a Hyper-Real Boba Fett, I'm buying Hyper-Real Boba Fett. There are a couple of characters. If they do an 8-inch version of those figures, I'm 100% going to buy those. So Hyper-Real Boba Fett is one of those figures. I would definitely buy that, for sure. That's a good point. Are there any other characters that I would buy if they did a Hyper-Real version of them? Because I wouldn't buy the whole line, probably. Darth Vader is one of those characters. I think Darth Vader was a good choice. Boba Fett would be another good choice, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, all I can think of is I really want Boba Fett. I think if they did a $50 Hyper-Real R2 in that scale, C-3PO in that scale, or a Yoda in that scale, that would be cool. But I would only pay $50 for those. I wouldn't pay $80 for them. Sponge would say he wants the ice cream dude from Star Wars from Empire Strikes Back. That guy has a name. I forget that guy's name. I'm gonna look it up right now. Ice cream maker guy from Empire. There we go. Wilro Hood. That's his name. I know that there was a convention I was at, and they did a whole Wilro Hood. Like there were a bunch of cosplayers as him. Was it Star Wars Celebration that I saw it? I wasn't at it. I saw it. I think I said I was at it. I was not at it. I saw it. But they did a whole procession of Wilro Hood cosplay. It was hilarious. Hyper-Real Bosk. I would definitely get if they did any of the Hyper-Real bounty hunters. Bosk, IG-88, Boba Fett, Dengar, Forlom. I would buy all those guys. Dylan, that would be cool. Hyper-Real Han Solo and Carbonite. Because I mean, so the thing about the Hyper-Real line is they have that like the inner metal skeleton with like a fleshy material. What I'm worried about that is that it won't hold up over time. I don't want that fleshy material to start falling apart or breaking. So if you're spending $80 on these figures and then 5 years goes by and all the skin is falling off an inner metal skeleton, like that doesn't seem like it's worth the $80, you know? So I'm a little worried about this because it's a new technology. It's not the same action figure thing that you're kind of used to. So I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh man, people have been blowing up my stuff here. Let me see. Sorry, I'm checking out. Yeah. People are reacting to my me buying the Unicron, dude. I was super happy. My wife was like, "You should buy Unicron." When I told her that they extended it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Unicron!" So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Oh, Chris, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like bots and shots. Bots and shots. If I were smart about my channel, I would not do bots and shots. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. And it's a long show. And every time I post it, I end up losing subscribers because people are like, I'm assuming anyway, they're like, this isn't the content I signed up for, which is, fine. I get it. You subscribe or you don't subscribe. It's on you. That's cool. But I love doing bots and shots. I don't care that it only gets 500 views an episode, and it takes like 5 or 6 hours or 7 hours worth of work, counting recording it, to do. It's something that I absolutely love doing. I have a lot of fun doing it. And you know what? So far, it's actually more so than anything else on my channel. It's got me into some cool situations. So if you guys haven't seen it, last Saturday, actually, Zach and I hung out with Tyler Blazinski, who is the writer of the upcoming IDW comic on the Constructicons Rising. He is a cool guy. We met him at Comic-Con during the thing that we recorded at the concert we were at for Vince DiCola back in July for Comic-Con. And we met him, John Warden from Hasbro Pulse, Greg Berger, the voice of Grimlock. Like, we're just hanging out with these guys. I hung out with the owner of Ripped Apparel. This is not Ripped Apparel, but it's a t-shirt thing. I hung out with the owner of Ripped Apparel all night. Like, the whole night was surreal to me. I even, like, before I even knew who he was, I was standing next to Vince DiCola, and we were just casually chatting. I had no idea who the guy was because I'd never seen Vince DiCola before. So Bots and Shots, while it doesn't do a lot for my channel in terms of views and subscribers and likes and things like that, it's definitely opened a lot more doors for me than anything else on my channel. So I love doing it, and I'm never going to stop doing it. And that's fine with me. I don't care that it doesn't get the most views, and I don't care that sometimes it loses subscribers. I have a lot of fun doing it. And that's all. I do this channel because I like doing it. I don't do this channel to make money. I don't do this channel to be popular. It's weird to me that either of those things can happen. But I do it because it's my hobby, and I genuinely like doing it. So that's what it's all about. Sponge Lord asks, how do I keep my figs so nice? The answer is I don't. Don't look very close to them. They're all dusty. They fall over. In fact, my Battle Droids and my Grievous are both on the floor right here. You can't really see them that well, but I even have blue tack trying to keep them up. They do not stay up. Let's see. Stumbler says Cad Bane, Auracine, and Furla. Yeah, absolutely. We definitely need Cad Bane and Auracine at the very, very least. I agree. Murray and Ryan, thank you so much for liking Bots and Shots. It does. I mean, it makes me feel good that people like what I do. It's like a bonus. It's not why I do it, but it makes me feel good that people do it. Although it does hurt when I get the negative comments. But it's fine. I just mostly ignore them. Doomsday, I agree. The second this YouTube channel becomes a chore, now I won't say that it's always fun. There are some times where I feel obligated to do YouTube stuff. Like, I know I want to, but I don't feel like doing it. But I feel like I have to do something today, because if I don't do it today, I can't do it tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. And then it'll be too long since I posted my last video. That's why I'm so far behind. Just last night at 1 a.m., I recorded my Ezra Bridger review. So I have that. I have to edit it now. So once I edit that out, I'll try to post it up sometime this week. My goal before Force Friday happens, I want to have Ezra, Dr. Aphra, BT1, and 000 up. I want to have them done and reviewed so that when Force Friday happens, I can review all those. But some things that might get in the way of that is if I get the Emperor early, I have to do that. When the Darth Vader Hyperreal comes out, I have to do that. And there are still people asking me to do like reviews of non-Star Wars stuff. Like they want me to do more Transformers reviews, or they want me to review Marvel Legends, and I kind of want to review the Ninja Turtles that I've been picking up. And I definitely, after getting Mythic Legions, I want to review those. The problem is, like, I just don't have enough time. There's just not enough time in the day for my style of reviews to do these. If I did a behind the talking hands cameras like I do for the archive, like that was start to finish maybe an hour and a half of shooting and editing. If I did all of those that way, I could do more because it's less work, but I don't feel like that's my style. My style is sitting in front of the camera and telling you about what I like. So that's the way I want to do them, but it takes a lot more time to do them that way. Hi, kitty. Yes. Hi. Hold on. Hold on. I know, but people online want to see you. Look. See? See? How you doing? Huh? How you doing? You're a good kitty. Yes, you are. I love you. I know you want to get down. Okay. All right. Bye. She does not like being held. Yeah, meow. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Sponge Lord loves my channel. I'm so cool, and thank you. I don't like talking myself up. I don't think I'm very cool. In fact, I'm a 37-year-old guy with a toy room. But thank you so much. Ryan, are you like Hispanic or Latino? The bots eat shots. I like that. Bots eat shots. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. I live in Southern California, so mi español es muy mal, but I can speak it a little bit, very very pequeño. Dylan says he wants to re-release a Bausch That's 100% a prime archive target. Bausch because she came out at the very tail end of Phase 2, and though I never saw any of the last 2 or 3 waves of Phase 2 in stores. The only reason I have them is because I ordered them off of Entertainment Earth when they were on, like when they were current. But Bosk, Emperor Palpatine, Commander Cody, Bausch, IG-88, all of those, the Luke and Han as stormtroopers, all of those came out at the very, very end of Phase 2 before it switched over to Phase 3, and the distribution of them was terrible. I don't think they ever saw the light of day. The only Phase 2 figures I saw in stores were the first 2 waves. The like Luke, Darth Vader, Chewbacca, TIE Fighter pilot, Yoda, things like that. So JT, I also agree, HK-47 and Darth Malak would be pretty cool. Stumbler says you and Zach do a silent Bob and Jay and go visit all the negative comment makers. We could. We definitely, back in the day, and you know what? I'll post this. I used to have a podcast called 40s and 20s. Hold on, let me look this up and I'll post it in chat so you guys can see it. 40s and 20s. Where is filter channel? There we go. We have 108 subscribers. Man, I was so proud of those too. Let's see here. There we go. It's a video called The Han Job. I'm gonna post it here, where Zach and I are the main characters in it, and we have sort of there's a scene where we look out the window, and we definitely have sort of a Jay and Silent Bob kind of look about us. It was actually my profile picture for a long time on Facebook because I thought it was pretty funny. But watch that at your own discretion. It's pretty terrible. It's pretty bad. But I'm also kind of proud of it a little bit, I guess. Doomsday says on the plus side, it doesn't look like I have any future Loot Crate vids to occupy your busy schedule. That's true. Maybe. I keep getting emails from them thanking me for my patience and that they're expecting to resume sending out crates in October. But October crate will be, I believe, we're up to June. Yeah, I think we got May's. So June will be the next one that we haven't received. So we're a little behind there. If that comes in October, we'll see. Miguel says you should come to Ventura. I'm gonna go to the Made West Brewery. You know, like Ventura, California. If I ever go to Six Flags, I guess I could do that for sure. Ventura is only like an hour north from where I live. Dylan says he got IG-88 in a Walgreens when he came out, and he was on vacation in Orlando. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that whole wave was pretty much like that. I never saw them in stores, so I knew that if I didn't buy them online, I was never gonna see them. But I went to Toys R Us, I went to Targets, Walgreens, all of those. I never saw any of the Phase 2 figures past the first couple waves in stores. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything here. I don't think I have. Well, and that's the thing. So yeah, Doomsday said he went to town on their loot vault. Sorry, I'm reading. Doomsday said he went to town, so Loot Crate's having like an 80% off site-wide sale. Anytime I ever see that, because they say they're moving warehouse, to me that just means they're closing. Moving warehouse to me is code for liquidating and trying to get things off as fast as possible. So, yeah, we'll see. It's fine. Actually, Stumbler on my channel. Hold on, let me find this. Zach and I made a Transformers commercial. Hold on, let me find this. If I don't have it posted to my channel already, I will go back and re-upload it because I have it on my external hard drive somewhere. But for some bots and shots thing, Zach and I decided to make an 80s toy commercial. I'm going back to find it. Hold on. It was the summer of 16? Let's see here. I know this is good. This is good YouTubing right here, where I'm looking over here and not looking at the camera, not really saying anything. But that's what's happening right now. So you just gotta deal with it, because I'm gonna find this. Because now I want to find it. Do. Maybe I don't have it. No, because it was back when I recorded Zach's. I had just got like 1,000 subscribers. It was a while ago, so it's got to be back here. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't see it, so I'll post it. All right, I can't find it because where it should be on here, it is not. Because I definitely remember when we recorded it, but I even made it look like an old like VCR kind of thing. Wow, for like a hot second, 10 seconds, I had no viewers. What happened there? Is that? I went from having like 41 viewers to none to 44 viewers for like, that's weird. Okay. See you, Juice. Thanks for hanging out. Murray says he switched to Z-Box. I've heard Z-Box is good. I used to get Bambox. Bambox was good. The problem with Bambox is they just send you a bunch of stuff that's cool, but I never had any idea what to do. Oh, what's up, Tony? How you doing, buddy? No Sinisters at Target. That sucks, bud. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Bambox sent you a bunch of cool stuff, but I never had an idea what to do with the stuff. There was like replica things and little props and autographs, and I have a ton of them. I literally have no idea what to do with them. I have like a Ralph Macchio autograph from one of them, which is cool. It's cool to have, but I just don't know what I'd do with it. Mojave Mailman, nobody knows. Clone Obi-Wan is out in Canada. He's out in the UK, but I haven't heard of anything about when he's coming out in Walgreens. I'm expecting any time. I remember this kind of happened last year with General Veers, where he came out in Canada, and then he came out like the first weekend. Excuse me. He came out like the first weekend in September in America. That's when I saw him. That's also when like the thing came out and stuff. So I'm hoping anytime. I keep checking Walgreens every day, hoping to find him. Oh, Tom, I missed you. If you ever rewatch this, bye. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Doomsday Bandbox. I think they still do have autographs and stuff, but. Again, I just didn't know what to do with any of this stuff, so I canceled it because I just didn't know what to do with it. That's all. I accumulated too many things with nowhere to put them. But that's also kind of what happened with Loot Crate. The only difference is Loot Crate got more views than Bandbox, so I stuck with Loot Crate. Although Bandbox was the first box, it was the first time of making my YouTube channel where someone was like, "Hey, I want to send you something for free." So my very first Bandbox was one that the owner of Bandbox was like, "Here is a free crate. Please tell us what you think." And it was good. It was genuinely a good box. I remember that. But yeah, so that will always be special on my channel because it was the first time I ever got anything free for doing a YouTube channel. Tony, you did not miss any unboxings. I have talked about toys, but no, you haven't missed any unboxings. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it. So Tony's here. Hold on. Tony's here. I won something from Tony. From Toast and Toys. You guys check out Tony's website, channel, Toast and Toys. He posted a thing because he's into Star Trek. He's into the old Playmates Star Trek. He posted a thing that said, I'm not gonna put your you have your thing on here. I forgot about that. Let me take your. I'll just not cover it. Anyway, he posted a contest. I won the contest because I'm really good at remembering stupid stuff from my childhood, and this is my prize. And I was waiting to do this on a video, an unboxing video, but you know what? I'm just gonna do it now. I don't know what it is. He asked me what my favorite alien from Star Trek was, and I told him, and it is good, awesome, awesome. I love this. He sent me. Oh, come on. He sent me a Playmates Klingon. It's Worf, but in his Klingon thing, he's got his little knife down there. I don't remember what the Klingon word, but in a batleth here, and then it's got this awesome stand, but it's the Klingon sigil. He sent me so many of these, and one of the things I want to do is when I get my new shelves, I'll have more space to put little things like this, and I'm definitely going to. I'm going to display all these Playmates Star Trek figures that he sent me. I definitely love these. I collected so many of them when I was a kid. There we go. So we have Worf with his batleth and his Klingon armor. Klingon armor was always awesome. I loved Klingon armor. There we go. Yeah, shout out to the Star Treks. Oh, Centurion's Corner's back like a bad smell. I like that. That's funny. Chris, that is that is a very highly requested thing right now. Is everyone wants Hasbro to do a 6-inch G.I. Joe line. Me, I'm also there. I definitely like if Hasbro did a 6-inch Joe line, I would be in big trouble. Because I don't know what I would stop collecting to collect it, but I would have to stop collecting something for sure. But we definitely need it. Let's see here. Clone Command says he likes my reviews and videos. Thanks so much. Sponge Lord asks what my favorite Star Wars quote is. I think, I don't know. Like, that's tough. They're all good. But probably do or do not, there is no try. I don't know. That's like the easy answer. Throwing it out there. May the Force be with you. I'm sure if I really sat down and thought of it, I would think of a better one. But off the top of my head, that's pretty much all I got. That's not a prequel meme anyway. Yeah, Mojave. I was at a comic shop last week doing a toy hunt with the Tyler guy that's doing the comic, and I found a Sinister there. It was $30, and I just can't. I cannot spend more than retail on a current figure that is in retail. I just refuse to support resellers and scalpers by paying more for that figure, unless the only exception to this is if someone was like, hey, I found a Sinister, do you want it? And I say yes, and then they charge me what they paid plus the cost of shipping. Like, to me, that's acceptable because they're not making any money off of me. But if they were like, hey, I found this, do you want it for $50? I'd be like, fuck off. No, absolutely not. So that's what I say. Clone Command asks what 5 Jedi would I want to see in the Black Series. Do I want the most? I don't know. Black. Let's see. Jedi off the top of my head. Any of the Jedi Council. Plo Koon's probably my number one Jedi that I want. Now I guess. Why not? Let's give us weird ones. Give us a Yaddle. Give us a Yariel Poof. Like, give us some of those weird ass Jedi. Coleman Trebor, the duck faced guy that got shot during the battle. But I mean, there's also Kiadi Mundi would be great. Ayla Secura would be great. Luminar and Dooley would be great. Eth Koth would be great. Ceci Tin would be great. I mean, I don't know. I would like all of those. Clone Troopers right now. Top 5 Clone Troopers would just be all of Domino Squad. Give me all of Domino Squad. Echo, 5s, Heavy, Cut Up. All of those guys. I'll take them. Let's see. Dooku, Magna Droids, and Separatists in order of popularity for me. Yeah, that's good. Stumbler, I agree. 6-inch Joes would kill my wallet and make... Yeah. But you have some good Joe customs, though. Tony says his wife would divorce him. Yeah, I get it. Absolutely. I think if they did do a 6-inch Joe line, I don't know if I would collect all of them. I think I would have to collect just specific ones. But... I feel like I say that now, but as soon as I see them, I'll be like, nope, Gung Ho, need them. Lifeline, need them. Barbecue, need them. Like, all these little, like, Low Light, need them. Shipwreck, double need them. Like Gung Ho, need them. Did I say Gung Ho again? I'll say Gung Ho again. Need them. Stalker, need them. Beachhead, need them. Like Sergeant Slaughter, double need them. Like, if they got weird with it, like from the movie, give us a Magna Enforcer. Give us a Globulus. Go crazy. Give us Echo Vipers from the weird Echo Warriors. Like, there's, like, I don't know. I say that I would only get some core, like Flint, Duke, Cobra Commander, Destro. But as soon as I see the other ones, like, no matter how weird, Tomax, Zaymot, I would get all of them. Centurion's Corner, absolutely. Kit Fisto, 1,000%. Frank K, I did see the leaked Black Series Ghost Yoda. Definitely looking forward to him. Hope we get an Anakin. I hope the Anakin has 2 different heads. Night of Rin, that's a good point. Paying more at a local comic shop. I'm supporting the local business. But to me, it's a big deal how they got that figure. If the owner of the comic shop bought the figure from a distributor, and is reselling it because he got it from the distributor, but it's a higher price point because you're at a comic shop, that's one thing where, like, fine, I get it. I'm okay with that. But if that comic shop owner was like, I was at the store and I saw this hard to find figure and I'm gonna buy it and resell it for more in my shop, then, you know, fuck that comic shop owner. Like, that's scalping. So it really depends on how they got it, and I have no way of knowing. But I'm also like, as much as I want to support them, I'm also like, if I know I can get a figure cheaper somewhere else, I'm gonna do it because I'm a consumer. Like, that's just what I do. But I get it. I get what you're saying for sure. Doomsday, I did post a pic of the Yoda on my channel page on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. Ben Quadraneros. I think any of the pod race drivers would be cool, for sure. Tony, you want that tunnel rat? That's Larry Hama, isn't it? Like, that isn't that Larry Hama's like self character that he put himself in the comics or whatever. Build a figure vehicles for Joe's. Like a figure comes with like a gun, a turret, and then like a hood, and then like an axle and wheels. And that'd be probably the only way you could do it for sure. Night of Ren, those would be easily like the number one figures. I think if Hasbro were to make a 6-inch Joe line, Snake Eyes would definitely be like number one, wave one. I think they know that. And it would also be easily the hardest one to find, for sure. All right. Well, how long have we been going? I lost track of time here. Like an hour and a half, right? Yeah. Actually, almost 2 hours. Well, I think I'm gonna contact my friend because I'm supposed to be heading out and catching up with a friend and drinking. That's why I'm not drinking during this, because yeah, Sponge Lord, I agree. Dengar, there's a lot of reasons why Dengar is awesome. If you haven't heard it, MC Chris, you might not like MC Chris, and that's fine. As a person, he's whatever. But he does I feel like some awesome songs. Dengar's Dump Truck is a fantastic song. So if you haven't heard it, I'm sure you can get it on like Spotify or YouTube or something. Dengar's Dump Truck, I think, is a song you would like because you like Dengar so much. So Mojave asked, is it scalping if I bought a Bone Crusher from 2007 that was still sealed right before they announced the Studio Series and then sold it for like $10 more than I bought it for? No. So scalping, I will say there's gray area in scalping, and I was talking about this with my wife last night because of the whole Unicron thing. Scalping is this. Scalping is buying someone else, like the current available stock of something, with the intent to sell it for more. You can only really scalp things that are currently available at retail. You are not the end user of that. You're not buying it for yourself or someone you directly know. You are buying it with the intent of reselling it. You're creating a shortage of something that anyone should be able to go in and get by an artificial shortage. So it's not like 20 different people came in and bought these things. One person came in and bought everything with the intent to resell it for more. That is scalping. So it's two components. It's not just selling something for more than you bought it, and it's not just buying more than one thing. Because I'll go in, like when I saw the battle droids, I bought all the battle droids I saw because I wanted more than one battle droid. Like, that's not scalping. I bought them for me. But if I bought those battle droids because I knew they were going for like $40 a pop, and I went and sold them for $40 a pop, that's scalping because I bought all the ones I saw and I resold them. Like, that's the bad thing. You're hurting your fellow collectors by making money off of them. That's the problem there. But what she asked me last night, because she said I could buy Unicron, and I suggested we buy 2 Unicrons because we could then sell the other one for more than we made it. And she's like, I thought you hated scalping. And I said, well, that's not scalping, because right now anyone can buy Unicron. Like, anybody can order a Unicron off of Hasbro's website. There's no limit. I think there's a limit of 5. But like, it's not like you can create it. You can't create a shortage of Unicrons. Once Unicron funding is done, if he makes it, every Unicron made that's it. It's all aftermarket, secondary market. And then you're playing by secondary market rules automatically. Whatever Unicron is going for and worth, that's how much he's worth. It's like a baseball card. Like, no one accuses people of selling like a rookie Mickey Mantle card for, or a Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man issue 1 goes for like, $1 million or whatever. No one accuses them of scalping. They had that comic. That's how much the comic is worth on the secondary market. There's no way to buy that comic any other way. So again, it's not just selling something for more than you originally paid for it. It's not just buying multiples of things. It's the combination of the two that is scalping. I don't know, why am I talking about scalping? It came up. It came up naturally, I guess. Oh, that's because Mojave asked me the question. So if you don't feel like you're scalping by doing that, I don't think you are. A 2007 Bone Crusher there's no way to buy a 2007 Bone Crusher right now other than secondary market. So if you sell it for $10 more, you're like, that's just how much it's worth. That's how much the secondary market's going for. So you knock yourself out, boy. Tony, I'm glad you hung out with me on my live stream for a bit. I'm glad I could open that figure for you there. Hi, Centurion's Corner. Yeah, Clone Command. I wanted to do my stream a little earlier than normal because I know people like Centurion's Corner. They're all in the UK, and it's 8 hours ahead there. So if I start at 4, it's like super late their time. So I want to start. I started at noon, which is nighttime there, but it's not super late. So I just wanted to do it at a different time so more people could show up if they wanted to, because I tend to always kind of do it at the same time. No, Sponge Lord, you're good, dude. You like Dengar, I like Dengar. It's all, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, Doomsday. That's the thing about the chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. That's so fucking stupid. That's so dumb. Nobody wants to buy old chicken sandwiches. Like, yeah, sure, they're popular, but nobody wants to buy somebody else's food. That's not how that works. So those people fuck themselves over by spending all their money thinking like people are going to pay more for a chicken sandwich. No, that's stupid. The problem with scalpers, though, is that it's equal parts to blame, in my opinion. The scalpers wouldn't scalp if nobody bought the stuff that was scalped. The problem is you've got the people buying the stuff because they have FOMO, fear of missing out. They don't want to miss out on something, so they assume scalpers are the only way. But scalpers are the only way because people buy the stuff. So one of the things has to stop, and unfortunately, people are never going to stop scalping. If they feel they can make money off of people, they're going to make money off of people. The only way to stop scalpers is to not buy stuff from scalpers. So I guess what I'm saying is I kind of blame the people that buy things from scalpers more than I do scalpers, because worst case scenario, the scalper buys something, no one buys it, and then they return it, or they have to sell it cheaper than they originally wanted to. So that's my thought on scalpers incomplete. Don't buy things from scalpers. Don't encourage scalping. That's why I have sort of an apprehension from buying things from comic shops that are more expensive. Because sure, it could just be that they bought them and they're selling them for more because they're a comic shop and they're not big like Target and Walmart. They can't sell them as cheap. I get that. That's fine. But the other problem I have is, I don't know that they're not scalping something. So I don't want to support scalpers, basically, because they wouldn't do it if people didn't support them. So it's just kind of dumb. All right, Centurion's Corner. Have a good night, dude. If you guys want to follow a rad channel, subscribe to Centurion's Corner. He does a lot of fantastic custom work. Check out his Instagram too. He's cool. And he just got married, dude. Congrats. I don't know if you're still in here, But you and Shari, congrats. That's all I want to say. Congrats. Doomsday says the greatest anti-scalper is that video of the woman that pays a guy $800 for a spot in the line. She planned to buy every phone to resell, and they had a limit of one per phone. Yeah, absolutely. Stuff like that is great. I love it. Night event, I get it. You have that FOMO. You paid way more than you should have for a Nightcrawler, especially for a Nightcrawler that just came out. I mean, I can't say I don't understand it. So in the end, my views are mine, and you spend your money the way you want to spend your money, man. If you want to pay $40 for a Nightcrawler, you go ahead and you do that. It's your money. It's your life. You do what you want. I don't like it. I don't think you should do it, but like, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to hate you for doing it. I don't think you're dumb for doing it. You want a Nightcrawler that bad, that's how you get it, then you go for it, dude. Cheers. Me personally, I would not pay $40 for a Nightcrawler. And that's my own personal convictions. So, again, don't take that as any kind of slight to you. That's just how I view. Defoe, howdy Mike, just hopped on the stream, wanted to say hi. It's quite unbelievable the amount of scalpers that exist. Just wanted to ruin the collectibility. I agree. One of the things that I said earlier is I like the thrill of the hunt, finding things in line. Like, I can buy things online, that's fine. It's fun, it's great having the figures, but it's also more fun finding things in the wild. But it's becoming harder because of collectors and scalpers. So I agree. Scalpers ruin the collectability and fun of the hobby for sure. Oh, sorry. My bad. Centurion's Cody's not going. He's just saying it's a good time to stream. Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to stream this early. Has the Amazon delivery? You know what? I have no idea. Let me go find out. It's not there, but maybe it's on the app because it might be in the lockbox. We have an Amazon lockbox here. What? Why did I get a notification that I went live in my email? That's weird because, like, I know I went live. I'm the one that went live. Why would you send me a notification of that? Amazon, let's see. My orders out for delivery, delivers by 9 p.m. So no, it's not here yet. But it could come at any moment. I get it, dude, and I would too. Had Papa Gord not got me a Nightcrawler, I honestly would probably do the exact same thing as you. Hold on, Papa Gord I think he just messaged me. Where'd it go? Oh no, he didn't. He liked my my tweet. Okay, never mind. Oh, dude, Mojave, you have to worry, man. When Kenobi comes out, he'll be at Walgreens plentifully. Because he'll come in solid cases. There'll probably be like 8 or 9, unless you get a scalper who buys them all. So don't worry about that. Sponge Lord wants to see my Greedo? Sure. He's next to my Java here. This is my 6-inch Greedo. Hold on. I gotta see if it's on camera here. There we go. There we go. So that's my 6-inch Greedo. He is easily one of the better figures in the line. I love his body sculpt. He's got a great range of articulation. I love the weathering on his clothes. If you look at in the divots, they did a really good paint wash to make his clothes look dirty. Yeah, so the head sculpt there is fantastic. I've got his gun holstered. It sucks that he doesn't come with more, but I honestly don't know what else he could have come with, other than maybe a replica of the original Power of the Force 2 gun that he came with. He came with like a really big blaster for some reason in the original, not in the original, in the Power of the Force 2 line. I collect baseball. No, I do not have a Mr. Sinister yet. So the other day, and Papa Gord might hear this. I feel bad, but it's fine. It is whatever. The other day when I found my Storm, right next to the Storm was that full wave of figures. You know, they had Boom Boom. They had both Nightcrawlers, both Wolverines, all of those. And I was so excited. I thought for sure, I'm like, I see 2 Nightcrawlers on the shelf, which I hate saying because I know Papa Gord, he'd already sent me my Nightcrawler, or he was just about to. And I could have bought it and said, hey, save your money, but I also kind of wanted a free Nightcrawler. And I love things I get from Papa Gord because it makes me feel special. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I thought for sure somewhere on that shelf was going to be a Mr. Sinister, because there's no way I see a Storm right here and I see 2 Nightcrawlers on the shelf that Mr. Sinister isn't somewhere in there. But he wasn't. I checked everywhere. I even looked to see if someone hid one somewhere, but no, he wasn't anywhere. And it kind of bummed me out because I thought for sure I had found a Mr. Sinister, but I did not. Oh, Mr. Doomsday, if you read this or see it, thanks for hanging out, dude. Defoe asked if he wants my thoughts on the delivery date for Palpatine earlier. It sucks. It sucks that people outside the United States. It sucks for me, not for them. And I'm not mad at them. It's not their fault that Hasbro's releasing things earlier there. But I am I'm not happy, I guess, that people outside the U.S. are getting a toy I want before I am. I do have that sort of like, we're in America, Hasbro's an American company, although they're also a world. I get it. You know, I hate saying that because it makes you sound xenophobic and racist, but like what it really is the child in me who sees his, brother or sister getting a present for their birthday and they want a present too. That's all this is. It's me being a kid, a stupid kid. But I'm not happy that people outside the United States are getting their Palpatines and Obi-Wans way earlier than we are. I feel like America should get them either at the same time or first, but that's just me. Again, that's just me saying that because it's me and I live here. But it's fine. I'm happy for people. I haven't watched anyone's reviews of it. I know Papa Gord and Centurion's Corner have both reviewed things, like the Obi-Wan and the Palpatine, but I haven't watched any of them yet because I want my opinion to be mine. So when I record my video for them, my biggest fear is even subconsciously ripping off someone else's opinion. I want it to be mine. So that's just that. But that's my view of it. It sucks. It sucks for me, and I hope that we get stuff soon. I really do. I'm gonna check Amazon again. I'm gonna check to see if my my Emperor Palpatine's Emperor Palpatine on Amazon is going for $149 right now. Just so you guys know. Where's my orders? There we go, my orders. Boom. All right. Open orders. There we go. Yeah, it just says not shipped yet, which is different because, again, I've said this before, but my Hyper-Real Vader that I've got an order from Amazon says arriving September 17th, whereas my Palpatine says not shipped yet. So I'm hoping that means that it's going to ship soon. That's all. Centurion's Corner, I don't know. I hope so. I feel like fall or winter would be a good time to have a third archive wave. And I don't know if you were here earlier. I think the next wave of archive figures should be R2, Han, Greedo, and what did I say the last one was? Episode 3, Obi-Wan. I think they should do those 4 for the next wave. Again, I might only buy the Han and Episode 1 Obi-Wan, but I think Greedo and R2 are two figures that people weren't collecting Star Wars in Phase 1, and they need them. That's all. Do I know if they're planning to do a 40th anniversary for? Yes, Mojave, they have explicitly said they are. They did the fan vote for the Dagobah Luke. Dagobah Luke is going to be part of it, but they are 100% doing a 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back, just like they did with the A New Hope. So yes, we'll see more of that in 2020 for sure. Yeah, Shonald says in Canada they've been getting, and that's true. You get the regular waves way after we get them, but the exclusive ones you get way before. So last year, when things like the General Veers and Captain Phasma and Zuckuss and the Gamorrean Guard, those 4 figures I got before they were released in America because Papa Gord had sent them to me from Canada. So Canada is weird where you get like the exclusives super early, but the regular figures you get like way later. It's really weird. Oh hey, Jedi 183. I was just talking about you earlier. Jeremy Olds, what's up, dude? That's another good one. You're right, Jeremy. The Sand Trooper with the orange pauldron is another right figure. Basically, anything from Phase 1 or 2 I feel like is necessary, but some figures I don't like. They don't need to do an Emperor Palpatine archive release because that's a terrible figure in the first place, and they're already making a better one right now. So we definitely don't need that. That's good stuff. All right. Sorry, I'm looking through my orders here. Nope. Okay. Sponge Lord says they should make some new Droid Black series. I mean, I agree. It's tough. Renata Rin says Archive Maul is good. I don't think he's bad. I think Darth Maul is good. But if you look at his face, I don't think that his tattoos are as accurate as the original releases are. Let's see here. Aaron says that instead of an Archive Wave 3 Han, it should be Jedi. I mean, Jedi Luke would be a good one too. I think they should. So there are a couple of Archive figures that people want. I say Archive like it's yeah. There are a couple of Archive figures that people want that I don't think they should do an Archive release for. I think they should do an update for. Jedi Luke is a figure they should do an update for. Commander Cody is a figure they should do an update for. I feel like they could improve the figures as a whole by resculpting and re-releasing different accessories instead of just releasing the same figure with a better face. So those are some of the figures that, like, well, yeah, an archives release would be good. I think it would be better if. And that's the thing, Paul. If they do an archive Cody, it wouldn't be a removable helmet. They wouldn't change it. They would just release the exact same figure as an archive release. So I don't want them to do an archive release of Cody. I want them to just do a brand new Cody with a removable helmet in the main line. Sponge Lord, they can't do a Gonk archive if they haven't done a Gonk in the first place. Now, one of the things that maybe I would say an archive release would be cool for would be, and this sucks because I would never pay $20 for it, but Salacious Crumb is a full-on figure, but the only way to get that figure is with the Jabba the Hutt. Like, when I say full-on figure, I mean he's got articulation. He's not just a little plastic statue. He has movable parts. Salacious Crumb, the only way to get him was the SDCC Jabba the Hutt from 2014, I think. So that sucks that the only way to get that figure is by that. So it'd be cool if they did a release of that in the archive series, but at the same time, I would never pay $20 for just a Salacious Crumb figure. That's another one, Night of Ren. Bespin Luke needs an archive release because I feel like he's good how he is, but he definitely needs a better face, and that's what the archive is really all about. Defoe asked what my thoughts on fully clothed figures. Should they ever be used on Star Wars like Mezco figures? I thought that's what the whole hyperreal line thing is. I don't think we need fully clothed figures. I like that toys are toys. I don't want them to be dolls. I feel like that's what like Hot Toys and Mezco things. I feel like that's their market, and I don't want to get into that. I want my plastic to be sculpted, I guess. So that's my view on it. I don't really like it. It also makes the figures way too expensive. That's why Mezco toys are like $80 instead of $20. Well, that and all the accessories they come with. Brad says he's at his local Toys R Us and he saw the Galaxy of Hero Jet Trooper from episode 9. Wow, that's cool. You know what? The Galaxy of Heroes figures, I think they look kind of cool. They're dumb. They've got gimmicks, but I kind of like them. So I don't know if I'm going to buy all of them, but I'm definitely going to buy some of them for sure. Aaron says there's no good likenesses to Luke's at the moment. I agree. Unfortunately, I thought we were going to get one with the Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, but we did not. We did not. Yeah, they don't look awful, but there hasn't been a spot on Mark Hamill yet. I agree. I agree. I agree, Paul. We'll probably get the Bespin Luke with the face printing in the 40th line. That's probably a good point. I collect baseball. Yes, my P.O. Box is still the same address. It is P.O. Box 401, Vista, California, 92085. And it's listed if you ever want to just see it. Every video that I've ever posted, I've got my P.O. Box listed in the description of every video. I haven't missed one. Nathan says he's worried since Fett and Bosk have already been released in the archive line that we won't see them the 40th. I don't think we will either, honestly. I think the 40th carded lines is going to be a lot like the 40th ones for A New Hope, where we only got 12 figures in that because those were the original 12 figures released. So I feel like they're only going to do some, and I think you're probably right. I think they're probably not going to do Boba Fett. I think they're probably going to do... I hope they do some new ones, but they're probably just going to re-release ones that are already released. They're probably going to do Lando. They're probably going to do like Leia. They're probably going to do Bespin Han. They'll probably re-release some in them that they've already come out, and they'll probably have some new ones, like the Dagobah Luke. I'm hoping for a Lobot. Things like that. What's up, Alex Obscure? How's it going? I'm good. Thanks. Thanks, Defoe. And I respect your opinion too. I mean, either way, I think we'll get good toys. But yeah, cloth isn't something I'm super interested in, but I get that there are some people that are. And Stumbler, yes, Lobot is one that we would definitely need for sure. We I don't know why I want a Lobot so bad, but I really friggin' do. I'm out of my bang. It's all done. That's it. Yes, the 40th Boba Fett is the SDCC vintage, but it's that one's not on a Empire Strikes Back card. It's on the Star Wars card. So I don't think. Aaron, I agree. Well, I think we'll get a Rebel Hoth Trooper as well. Because when the 40th anniversary line came out for Star Wars, there were new figures in there that had been released before. The Tusken Raider came out at the same time for both, but we got the Jawa and the Death Star Trooper way before those came out in the regular line, like way before. So it was like a big deal. Like I made sure I got those two figures specifically because at the time that was the only way to find them. And R5D4, we still haven't gotten that released as a regular figure, and I don't hope we ever will because I'm not gonna buy it because I have the GameStop exclusive version. Juice, I thought you were gone, Juice. Welcome back, I guess. This is the Purple Haze. It basically tastes like grape. It's not one of my favorite flavors. It's one of my most medium flavors, but I like it. My favorite flavors of Bang, I like the purple, guava, and pear. And I like sour heads. Actually, I think this might be number 3. Now that I think about it. Oh, dude, exactly. I want that puffy sleeve shirt for sure. That's a necessary option for a Lobot. The problem is, what would Lobot have? What kind of accessories would Lobot come with? I'm trying to remember what I think the original figure came with like a baton or something. Like, okay, if you were gonna release a Lobot, what would you want to see come with him? Maybe alternate heads, one with closed eyes, one with open eyes, because like one of the few scenes you see of him is with his eyes closed. Like, what else? Maybe a gun, not to hold in his hand, but when he confiscates the gun from the stormtroopers, like he could hold it like he's confiscating it. Clone Command, I definitely agree. We need more not clone troopers. We need more Imperial officers. I love. I have a whole Imperial officer shelf up here. I've got Tarkin. I've got Piet. I've got Veers. I've got Thrawn. I've got Krennic, and I've got a random Death Star trooper up there. So I love having those, but I would definitely need more. Ozzel, Nita. All of those. Gergerod, like, why not? Just get nuts with it. Yularen, Admiral Yularen from, he was in Clone Wars, but I'd want a New Hope old person version of him. So yeah, there are lots of those I would love to have, for sure. Stumbler, yeah, a data pad would probably be good. The 3.75-inch Kenner Lobot came with the Bespin Blaster. You know, I thought about this the other day. I think every black 6-inch Black Series figure should come with, like, their weapons. But I feel like if they don't, they should also come with a throwback weapon for the original toy. Like the way that the 40th anniversary Star Wars Boba Fett comes with his Boba Fett gun, but also the Stormtrooper rifle, like the toy came with. I feel like they should do that with the regular toys too. They should come with, if they didn't come with their normal weapon, they should come with whatever weapon they came with also from the original line, so you could have like a toy version and then like a regular version. I think that would be pretty cool. Lobot, Bespin Leia, T1B. We definitely need a Bespin Leia for sure. I mean, they have her head already from the Bespin Escape Leia, so all they have to do is come up with a new body for that, for sure. 2-1B, FX7, Hoth Trooper. Yep, all those are fantastic. I agree. Sponge Lord, actually, I've never played Battlefront 2. I've only ever played Battlefront 1 or the original ones from like 10 years ago. So I don't have a favorite character from Battlefront 2 because I haven't played it yet. Or haven't ever. Ooh. Hi, that's a good idea. Krennic to custom into Cobra Commander. Are you going to give him his cloth head or are you going to give him his helmet head? Because the correct answer is his helmet head. I just want you to know that. Um, hashtag Black Inch, yeah. Screw me, am I right? We definitely Bespin guards and Cloud Car pilots would be cool, but I think it would be cool if Hasbro came out with the Cloud Car, like a 6-inch scaled Cloud Car. But what's cool about it is they could just sell one, and if you wanted a twin Cloud Car, you could buy 2 of them and put them together. I feel like that would maybe cut off a little bit of like their cost, where they don't have to worry about maybe I'm just spitballing here. It's cheaper for them to make, cheaper to sell. You can do 40 instead of 60, and then if you want the 2, you have to buy 2 of them. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, Aaron, we definitely need a Dooku for sure. Paul, that's a good point. So I have the Han, Hoth, and Leia 2-pack because it's a unique figure. It's got the fur hood, and I bought it because like it's the only way to get that figure. But we definitely need that figure released in the regular carded line for sure. Yeah, Ryan, I heard that Nick Nolte is also playing an Ugnaught. I feel like with the advent of The Mandalorian, we're going to get a lot of cool figures from there. So Defoe, maybe that was true in Legends, but Lobot in canon now, because they had a Lando comic that kind of gave a little bit of Lobot's backstory about why he is the way he is. He was Lando's friend, and they were on a job together. Maybe he was an Imperial strategist there, but I know he was on a job to steal the Emperor's shuttle. And they kind of got into some trouble, and Lobot he had the implants, but I think something happened to like hurt him or deactivate him, so now he's like not as much of a person as he is. I know, Knight of Ren, I'm saying you could build 2 by putting 2 together. I'm just trying to think of a way to make it cheaper for Hasbro, since I know someone from Hasbro definitely watches my channel. They might be listening right now. Yeah, Sean, we definitely need a Mon Mothma. There weren't a lot of girls in the original trilogy, so Leia and Mon Mothma are pretty much it for the most part. So having the other girl from the original Star Wars trilogy would be cool. Mojave, if you're watching this when you get back, thanks for watching. I don't know how long this is gonna go. I actually wasn't planning on going this long, but we're having fun and there's still people watching, so I figure why not. But we've been going for 2.5 hours. That's honestly kind of at about my limit. So I'm probably gonna be wrapping down because I just don't feel like I don't want a super long stream. But I've had a lot of fun. And I think I've actually had more fun not being drunk. Is that weird? Like, it's fun getting drunk, but then I feel like the end is messy. Now I feel pretty normal, if that makes sense. Like, I feel pretty, yeah. Nathan, don't forget, yes, we need the Max Rebo band, but I think more importantly, before we get Max Rebo, we need Figure and Dan. Figure and Dan is a necessary component. I want a 5-pack of Bith with Figure and Dan and the modal nodes. They can all be the exact same figure. I mean, they will be, but I want them to each have their own instrument. I want them to be able to hold it. Yeah, I want a Figure and Dan. I want some jizz wailing in my collection is what I want. So we need Figure and Dan for sure. And then after we get Figure and Dan, we can get Size Noodle and Max Rebo and Droopy McCool, I think his name is. And I don't remember the guy they added from Return of the Jedi because I don't want to remember the guy from Return of the Jedi, the special edition. Dude, thanks, Aaron. That makes I'm not leaving just yet, but if you're leaving, see ya. But thank you. I want to interact with the community because I feel like it's cool. It's cool to me when before I got my YouTube channel, when YouTubers would respond to my comments and make me feel like they knew who I was. So I want to kind of do the same thing there. So that's just I'm being the way I wish other YouTubers were. But I get when you get so big, it's really hard to do that because it's just a lot. Thank you, Yowza. It's people complain about the new Star Wars sequel trilogy, but there were some things in the special editions that they're cringy, and I think the whole Jedi Rocks song from Return of the Jedi is 100% one of those things that's. It's not my favorite thing about it. I don't think it ruins the whole movie for me, but it's a little cringy for me. We definitely need more 6-inch Cantina aliens. I agree. Ponda Baba, Dr. Evazan, that devil guy. Oh, thank you.
I had it on in the car. I wasn't watching it. Just listening.
Oh, that's so funny because I literally was talking about.
I know.
Oh.
Also, I brought donuts.
Aw. Is this from the fridge?
This wife's cool.
Okay, that makes sense. You brought donuts.
Yeah, it's next door to the nail place.
Okay. Can I see your nails?
Yes. Can you see what color they're? Are you able to?
Well, they're reversed on this one.
Uh-huh.
Purple and pink?
No.
Green? Purple and green?
Oh, you're so
Blue
sad.
and green?
Yeah, it's like a blue and a green.
Blue and a green?
And then my toes are the green color.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But I'll take a donut for sure.
There's a maple.
I don't want the maple one.
I got maple for you. Is maple what you don't like?
Yeah.
And the maple is what you did like.
No, I don't like maple.
That's pink lemonade.
Okay.
That's chipotle lime. That's the vanilla old fashioned, and that one's the maple.
Okay.
I thought you liked maple.
No, I don't like
maple.
maple.
Get maple bars.
No, I get chocolate bars, and I hate when they have maple next to it.
The only chocolate they had was chocolate hazelnut. So
That's okay.
I didn't do that.
I'll do the lime one.
Yeah, I got the chipotle lime.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was next door, and I was in there.
It's fine. It's fine.
I just want to try a donut.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't want you going out hungry before your thing.
That's fair.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. You don't like maple.
No, I don't like maple.
I feel like you always get maple.
I never get maple. It's like my least favorite donut.
Also, I had.
That's weird.
Hi. Sorry, by the way, my monopolizing. My phone was playing your live stream. As I was coming up the stairs, and we have new neighbors. And one of them heard only you saying, "I just want Jizz Fest all over." I've never been more thankful for the door to be locked in my life. It just like ran in.
I thought about when I said that, how weird it would be if someone heard me say that out of context.
And it was just like, yeah, like, I don't know, like 20s, 30s year old guy, just like equally ignoring me and me equally ignoring him.
That's good. I'm talking about how I want some jizz wailing in my collection.
That's
good. That's good.
Or the word jizz was just like, please door be open.
Anyways.
Right,
bye. This is like weirdly spicy.
Well, that's why I got it. I thought, would I not like it?
No.
Okay.
You want to buy it?
Well, kind of. I got the pink lemonade one for you too.
Okay.
Really limey.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a fourth one for free.
That was nice of them.
I only ordered 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry.
I totally thought you liked maple.
No.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take a bite of it.
Okay.
But yeah, in the future, maple's like I don't like maple.
You do like maple?
I don't, but that's actually not bad.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scarfing a bunch of
Sorry,
different
we're
ones.
trying donuts.
I'll take a bite of that one.
Yeah,
Want to try
good.
it? Yeah. That was my favorite one.
What's in your beard?
I'm saving it for later.
Like always. Okay.
That was my favorite.
What time are your
I know.
Okay, I went to Staples and got ink.
Okay.
It was buy one get one 30% off.
Awesome.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
I might sneak in at some point and then, but I'll wait.
I'm gonna end soon.
No, I'll wait. It's not.
I'm gonna end soon. We're going longer than I like to go anyway.
I know. I was like listening to it to be like, is he still on? Is he still on? He's still on.
I'm still on. Yep.
Okay. Do you want one of these or you have one? You're good.
I have one. I'm gonna finish this one.
Bye.
But I tried them all, so that's the important thing.
Yeah, you grew as an individual.
I did. I grew as an individual.
You liked the maple.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss? People want Ponda Baba with a battle damaged arm. Stumbler, that's a good point. Although I don't like I don't mind the replacement song. I do like the original Yub Yub song a little more.
Okay, I'm just gonna close this.
Fair enough. We definitely need it. There's rumors they are gonna make no, that's Snaggletooth. There's rumors they're gonna make a yak face soon for Return of the Jedi, but we definitely need any Cantina aliens. We need more aliens for the line in general. Like, I'm not one of the, again, I say this a lot, but I don't mind the new movies and stuff, but I definitely would like more characters from the original trilogy. But it's so tough because they only release like 20 figures a year, and that's not an exact number. That's an average. They only release like 20 figures a year, so there's like hundreds of figures that they could be releasing. So it's tough to wait for the right one. But I get it. I didn't really like the donut at all. I'm washing my hands. All right. Okay, so I think it's about time to go. So thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's been fun to hang out and talk and chat and talk about Star Wars and things that we're getting. I'm looking forward to. I don't have anything else to say. And the chat's died down a little bit, and I've got things to go do. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being awesome. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. There's a couple different ways down in the downstairs area. You can support my channel if you want to. If you decide to support my channel by subscribing to Loot Crate, I would be very hesitant to do that, but I'm keeping it down there anyway, just in case. Yeah, Defoe, I'm glad that you could hang out with me as well. I'm glad you like my content. I'm definitely going to continue doing more content because, like I said, I do this because it's fun. I do this because I like it. And that's about it. So, sorry, Nathan. Today's I'm not fasting today, so it was fun to eat. That's the first thing I've had to eat all day, and it is 2:30 in the afternoon. So I basically fasted anyway because that was about 16 hours in between when I last ate. So yeah, that's about right. You guys also enjoy your holiday weekend. Have a good one. Again, I'm not gonna stream next week because I've got a work thing all day. But I'll make more videos. I'll post more videos. I'm definitely, again, I just finished my video of Ezra here, so expect that in the next week. I'm also, when I get the archive figures in from Yoda, I'm definitely gonna do an archive comparison for Yoda. I probably won't do an archive comparison for the Biker Scout because I don't think that's going to be any different, but we'll see. I might. But I'm definitely going to do one for Yoda when that comes in, for sure. So expect that, and then if I get my Emperor and when I get my Hyper-Roll Darth Vader, I'll do that. I'm still planning on trying to sneak in a Transformers review or a Ninja Turtles review somewhere. But again, if I run out of time, I'll do it eventually. But it's tough. It's tough to find the time to do that. Cool. So thanks JT, thanks SpongeLord, thanks for hanging out. Fugman4, I'm glad you guys had fun. Aaron McCosker, thanks a lot. Night of Ren, Nathan, you guys are pretty much in JR. I'm just all the names that I'm used to seeing every week. Stumbler, hi. Hi, if you want to link your Instagram and chat, you guys should follow this guy. He does a lot of great customs as well. But yeah. That's all I got. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.